How should I look to attract the baddie? Today we're going to talk about all the visual cues that you must send women with your appearance and everything that they perceive with their eyes, so that by merely what they see, they get attracted to you. We're going to explore, investigate all of that. Okay, you might be surprised because there's a bunch of things that you might not have thought of. The first thing I want to say before we get into, and we're going to talk about three things mainly. We're going to talk about your grooming, your clothing, and your body language, because these are the things that she can perceive with her fucking eyes. Okay, now before we get into all of that, the most important thing, and this is understandings that are super fundamental, that you should understand, is that women do not fall in love with their eyes. They fall in love with their stomach. No, I'm kidding. Don't cook for them. I mean, you could. This is a different topic. They fall in love through behavior. Women, and if you're looking for your personal 10 out of 10, that's the woman you want to get. She will be attracted to you because of how you behave, not because of how you look. Okay. However, number one, looks do play a part. Like aesthetics, we do like aesthetics as humans. It's a thing. Okay. Aesthetics have an appeal. And number two, and this is a tricky one, your looks can be cues as to your behavior. So a woman, by looking at you, merely looking at you, especially the last little bit that we're going to talk about, can deduce how you are and can reject you or like you right off the bat because of that. So with that said, if you want to work with me, that's what we do all day. Grab the link in the description below and let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is grooming. Okay, grooming is the hair on your head or lack thereof, your beard, and your skin and your nails. These are super important things. So hair on your body. Okay, your hair must denote, first of all, it's all about personality. Your hair must showcase that you take care of yourself. And by token of that, it could be implied that you would be able to take care of another person, which is really, really cool. This is what the woman is looking for. So what are we going to do about that? Number one, the hair on your head. Make sure that it's trimmed. You go to a barber every couple of weeks if you have short hair. Make sure that you've figured out a hairstyle that works for you. If you're balding, take care of that shit. Either get plugs or shave it all off. Don't leave your balding hair. It's going to make a bad impression. And if you are... I need to send somebody a text because I have a date right after this filming. Sorry, TMI, it's not about the video. It's not the content of the video, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, it'll wait until I'm done. So... yeah, so today I'm super short for time. I'm happy to film this for you guys because this is good for me too. But if only you knew how tight everything is today. So, good. So where were we? Hair on your head. Make sure that it looks good. Make sure it's a hairstyle that fits you. The way that you can do that is either plug it into ChatGPT or then that's the better option, take a girlfriend with you or make a girlfriend or make a makeshift girlfriend in the moment and chat about your hairstyle. Like, what do you think would suit me? And how can you convey your personality with your hair? Are you a neat, straight up guy? Like, matter of fact, get like a military haircut, like a fade and all that stuff. Fades generally look good on us. Okay. Are you a laid back, relaxed dude? Whatever. Get like a little bit of a longer hairdo. You can even have really long hair. Sometimes that works for us dudes. The second thing is the hair on your body. Don't trip too much about it. I have a client, for instance, who is crazy about shit like being completely hairless from here on down. That is kind of weird if you ask me. But if it's your thing, fucking do it if you're doing it for you. Just don't do it for the girl. Because if she realizes that you shaved all of your hair off to appeal to her, game over, it's a wrap. Sayonara, goodbye. You'll never see her again. Okay, good. Now, secondly, make sure you trim all your nails. Fingernails, toenails. Why? Because number one, Imagine being a girl and wanting to be fingered by somebody who's got dirty nails. Imagine visualizing putting this dirty nail inside your pussy. Not cool. And same goes for toenails. And last but not least, take care of your skin. I don't care what you do. If you have zits, if you have bad skin, figure out how to do it. I might make a complete different video about that, because you can see my alabaster skin is fucking impeccable and immaculate. Actually, that's completely genetic. I do nothing for my skin. But yeah, maybe if you guys really want a fucking skin tutorial, I'll research it and figure it out. I already know a bunch of shit about skin too. Like, it's not like I haven't done my research. But this could be a separate video. Let's not make this too long. But yeah, this is grooming. Okay. And last but not least, beard. Make sure that every second day you trim your beard and you make it nice and look that you're taking care of yourself. So the whole overarching theme here is make sure that every day you do something to take care of yourself and keep yourself sharp and on point. That's going to convey the right signals. It's going to make girls like you, because it's all about behavior. And if you are on point, consistent, diligent, conscientious, these are attributes that girls like, and you can showcase that through your grooming, through the way of taking care of yourself. Good. Now, and also convey your personality through that. Okay. Now, let's move on to clothing. This is an opportunity for you to showcase that you are high value. Okay. First of all, at the very least, and this is also where you can recruit the help of a girlfriend of yours, or make this an excuse to have a girlfriend. And by the way, I don't mean a relationship. I mean a girl who is your friend, who can help you with things like that, is to, first of all, master the basic fits. She will know exactly what I mean by that, but these are things that are a basic shirt, basic pants. Yeah, basic fits. Make sure that you master that first. That means figure out what clothes fit you, fit your body type, and figure out what clothes fit your color type as well. There is a hack for that. The hack here is this. If your beard and skin have a lot of contrast between each other, that means you have a dark beard but fair skin, the hack is to wear a lot of contrast in your clothes. But if you're a pretty dark guy with a pretty dark beard, or a pretty light-skinned guy with a pretty light beard, then don't have a lot of contrast in your clothes. That's a great hack. It works always. So once you've done that, once you've mastered that, the next level, first of all, yeah, you can absolutely play with that, because again, it's your personality and character that actually the girl is attracted to, and not the clothes on your back. Okay. However, once you have mastered that, there is no shame in taking it to the fucking next level, which is your personality showcased by your fit. That means you select a tribe and you start going deeper and deeper into how that tribe dresses, because that's going to signal to the right girl that you are with the clan. Okay, that means if she's a gym girl, you can wear a bunch of gym clothes, like all the Gymshark, Nike, all that stuff. If she is a biker girl, kind of like a gangster, like alternative, you can wear that kind of clothing, or maybe you can get into streetwear. Or if she's your target girl and your target avatar, we're talking, yeah? If she's more of a professional and a corporate girl, if you're looking for that type of, your personal 10 out of 10 is that type of girl, then you can start dressing up in suits and start working combinations of like finding out the right type of suit with the right tailoring, with the right belts and shoes, accessories, and all that stuff, which is, again, an opportunity for you to show what tribe you're a member of. If the tribe that you're a member of is the same tribe as the girl is, bada bing, bada boom, she's gonna like you more right off the bat. And last but not least in that segment, I want to talk about accessories, because accessories are super, super important. First of all, it's sexual communication. Accessories are tribal. We're talking piercings, if that's kind of like your style. I'm thinking about getting a nose piercing, for example. Rings, chains, all of that stuff, because it's tribal and it communicates sex. Have you heard of the I think I've seen it in a meme or something. It's like the guy that was wearing the rings are going to do the thing that you like. So so experiment with that stuff. Find your personality and find what fits you. There's a bunch of clients of mine that I've advised to jump on rings and accoutrements and all that stuff. And it's also a great excuse for the girl to touch you, to like explore your accoutrements, your accessories, and like figure out like where this is from and all that stuff. And of course, in that category, we can also put tattoos. If tattoos express what you believe and what you want and your personality and your tribe, feel free to get some ink. Okay, now, with that said, the last thing I want to touch on is body language, and that is the most important bit. You can wear whatever the fuck you want, and honestly, bro, on the list of things that attract women, what you wear is pretty fucking low tier. But hey, you clicked on this video, so let's fucking get on with it. But this last bit, because this is also something that the woman perceives with her eyes, is so important, and it's your body language. So there are two things that I want to teach you in this video about body language, and make sure that you nail them down. And once you do, these skills are going to be here, and the clothes that you're wearing are going to be here in terms of importance of what would attract a woman. So the first thing is how upright you are, and specifically the angle of attack, so to speak, of your head. So if your nose is high, kind of like snobby people, right? If you think of a snobbish person, you always think of them with a nose high. Why? Because snobbish people are people that are high value, actually. But all the low value people that are a lot more in the world than the high value people see them as snobbish because when they engage with them, right? And what tends to happen if your serotonin is high, if you feel like you're high on the totem pole, is you tend to stand tall or sit tall, sit upright, and the angle of attack, that means the angle at which your nose is pointed, your nose, like your attitude basically, is slightly high up. This is actually because of serotonin, because the muscles in your back, your spinal erectors and all that stuff are serotonergic muscles. But what happens is when you perceive yourself to be high socially, high on the totem pole, your serotonin shoots up and these muscles activate, and you tend to walk and stand a little bit more upright, a little bit more like this, a little bit more proud. Okay, so if you can emulate that, this is going to give you biofeedback and feel amazing. And moreover, the girl is going to see you and perceive you as higher status merely by the way that you are standing or walking or sitting. Simply because your spine is erect and your nose is pointed slightly upwards, as if you're like smelling the baked good that somebody's baking in the air. Kind of like, imagine like a cartoon smelling something in the air, and the smells like the scent going like this, and the cartoon goes like this. This is kind of like the right posture. And if you're feeling like you're not high on the totem pole and you assume this posture, it's almost going to feel forced. However, if you do feel good, if you are feeling good and have this posture, or in times that you are feeling good, you will automatically have this posture without even realizing, because these things are completely unconscious, by the way. And simply like, and that's when you're gonna catch looks. That's when you'll be walking on the street and you'll see people just heads turning and like just looking at you. It's because you exude that energy. A great way to do that is using the Alexander technique. So you can go hire an Alexander technique coach, or we also do that in my work, or watch videos on YouTube on how to do that. That's also a great idea. Or the shortcut is this: find the ball at the top of your head, and that's your highest point, the highest point of your skeleton. And imagine that there is an invisible thread hooked in there, and God is just pulling on this thread, and like sit or stand like this. And you will find that this is the way that you assume the perfect posture. And by the way, as a side note, once you have this perfect posture, and this is kind of the material for another video, but once you have this perfect posture, then your body is perfectly aligned to be used as a musical instrument. That means your voice is, your body and your diaphragm is perfectly set up to make your voice reverberate, which is another insane tool in your, if you can do that, if you can speak like that, if you can project your voice like that, it's an incredible tool in your tool belt to attract the woman that you're interested in. So with that said, that's the one part. The other part of body language is being slow and deliberate. So experiment with your speed and make sure that if, for example, you are walking on the street, you are walking at your own pace. Because oftentimes we feel forced by people around us or circumstances or even thoughts in our head, and we just like walk very fast, or we walk and if I catch you walking too fast and I tell you you gotta slow down, maybe then you will walk deliberately way too slow. So still you must find your own pace and stick to it and find that vibe. And once you do, you'll see that usually you're way too fast with your body language. And also, equally, you're way too fast with your speech as well. So once you slow down, these are things that girls perceive and exude status and exude confidence and self-esteem. That means that once a girl catches you, glances at you, and you have the wrong body language, like the wrong kind of like posture and the wrong speed at which you move, and you're kind of like, your head is on a swivel trying to find where the value is and where the hot girls are instead of being there grounded for yourself. If she glances at you and you are like that, she only needs a half a second to reject you, because she's not gonna know why. She's just gonna know that she doesn't like you. And that's about it. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna run and I'll catch you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel, like the video.